Hey Taurus, this is your reading. We're doing a chakra check-in. We'll be taking a look at what chakras are in need of some TLC at this time. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising. We'll pull you 2 chakra oracle cards first, and then we'll tap in with the chakra tarot deck. So Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising. What chakras are in need of some TLC at this time? Let's find out. Here we go. We have visualization, so that's your third eye chakra. And we also have intuition, which is also your third eye chakra. Bottom of the deck is the root chakra with grounding. So Taurus, your focus is on your third eye. Spirit wants you to pay attention to balancing out your third eye chakra. So this is tied in with the imagination, visualization, focus, experience and manifestation. Trust, insight, intuition, awareness and guidance. So you have cards number 40 and 41. 4 represents protection. It also represents solid, stable foundations or stable structures. 41, that's 5, and that represents choices and changes. Okay, so visualizing or manifesting by using your intuition, your best life, basically. Let's take a look at the card intuition first. So this is asking you to have trust in your visions, trust in your third eye, trust in your mind's eye, your mind's vision, what your mind's showing you at this time. So you have to maintain awareness and trust in the guidance that it's showing you. So you may be receiving signs and synchronicities, and your third eye is able to discern through the physical form. For example, an animal. The third eye is able to discern through the physical form of it's just an animal, and you're able to, or you will be able to, tap into the intuitive message behind the animal. For instance, a cat. Let's use a cat for example, and that usually represents protection based on the colour. So do your research as well. There'll be different meanings based on the different colours of the animals, etc. Also angel numbers or repeating numbers, things like that you need to be paying attention to at this time, Taurus. Okay, so visualization, card number 40, imagination, focus, experience and manifestation. So as you're visualizing, or a major part of manifestation is the visualizing part. So visualizing your desired outcomes, feeling it, smelling it, tasting it, whatever it is that you're wanting to bring into reality. Use all your senses as well as visualization techniques as well. So if you can see it, what's that saying? If the mind can perceive it, it can be conceived, something like that. So basically what it's saying is if the mind can see it, it can manifest it, it can come into reality, it can be a real thing. Bottom of the deck, you have grounding, card number 6, nature, presence, practicality and stability. So in order to keep yourself grounded while you're up in the ethers and while you're up in your third eye chakra, remind yourself to stay grounded. So always reconnect with the earth. You're on the earth, you live on the earth. We're not living in the ethers. So remember, you're a human having the human experience, or you're a spirit having a human experience. So you have to maintain your groundedness on the earth plane that you're living on in this lifetime. So what we can do is walk in nature barefoot, get your feet in the grass, on the soil. Trees are a powerful gift to us to keep us in balance and to take away any negative energy and replace it with positive electrons or positive frequency. So yeah, that's one way as well. You can that will support you to continue to use your third eye. and to support you to keep it healthy and balanced, as well as your root chakra. All right, Taurus, let's get some tarot on this. I'm using the chakra tarot deck, and let's find out what's going on around you at this time. Let's see why the third eye chakra is in focus for you right now. What does Spirit want you to know? Messages for Taurus. One more. Okay, messages for Taurus in regards to the third eye. What is it showing them at this time? Oh, okay. First one out, nice. We have the Five of Swords, mind games. So using your mind for the wrong reasons, or someone's envying you because of your intuition, or this is you envying someone else's intuition. We'll keep going. 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, so that's heavy burdens, responsibility, baggage. What's going on, Taurus? Let's talk about it. Let's go. Let's see what Spirit wants us to know. So I'm starting off with the Five of Swords, the throat chakra. This can be gossiping, this can be slander, this can be false information that's being passed around the community. We have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Lovers. This represents the throat chakra and the crown chakra. So someone's been communicating some pettiness to a earth sign, or this is you, the Knight of Coins, that's your element, Pentacles, earth sign, in regards to a soulmate. Have you been slandering a soulmate, or have they been slandering you? Let's see, we've got the Lovers here, which represents that. It's the Lovers, a soulmate. You can also represent a choice. We also have the Two of Pentacles. What I feel here, what I'm picking up, is there's been someone that has been back and forth playing people off each other. Two of Pentacles is juggling, back and forth, carrying information to cause problems, ultimately, games. We have a Six of Cups, so this is someone from your past. Tell me more, please, Spirit. What does Taurus need to know? Messages for Taurus. Someone's definitely been playing some mind games. We have the Six of Cups, the King of Cups, the Knight of Swords. Oh dear, this isn't good. So someone's using mind games and manipulation, emotional manipulation. This is a word trickster here, a word magician, using mind games, mental manipulation, playing two people off from each other who are actually soulmates. Knight of Swords, that's fast communication, running and passing on messages and communication. But we now have a judgment. Divine judgment is at play. So this person's being heavily judged now for the game playing that they've been involved in. If it wasn't you, Taurus, it's the person that you've been dealing with. Six of Swords. So you or this person has been guided away from you or this person. So either you've been guided away from this person, or I'm speaking to you, Taurus, that you've been doing this and the person's been guided away from you because of this. So they're very much aware of what's been going on. Winning at all costs. So this is due to love. Games in love for a soulmate. The Hanged Man. Having to see things from a different perspective, or this is someone that's stuck now, feeling stagnant. And we have the Empress. So seeing someone from a different point of view, from a different angle. And she's coming out as the Divine Feminine, the Empress energy. So have you been trying to play games with a whole Divine Feminine, an Empress? Because the Empress would not be playing these kind of petty games. So I'm feeling that, Taurus, this is you that's been playing games with an Empress, with a Divine Feminine. We also have the Fool card, taking a leap of faith. Let's keep going. What is this, Taurus? What are you getting yourselves into? Or has this happened to you? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share as well. What's this? What's going on? Queen of Swords. So this Empress is very much aware of what you've been doing behind the scenes. Because she's a divine feminine, which means she will have abilities. She will have, you know, intuition. That's the intuition card that we have. So are you envying the divine feminine because of her intuition? We have the Knight of Wands now. This is my promiscuous card, or my impulsive card, lust card. So have you been lusting after this divine feminine? And because she is a divine feminine, she's not going to be entertaining low frequency things. You have now took it on yourself to cause problems for her with the Five of Swords. This whole vendetta against this divine feminine now because she's not interested. We have the Ace of Swords, which is the truth. We have the Star, Aquarius energy, and we have the King of Pentacles. Okay, I'm going to leave those there. So basically, someone had to cut you off because you were very promiscuous, or perhaps you were approaching this feminine in a lustful way, which is very low vibrational, and it wasn't attractive. So she was guided to move away from you with the Six of Swords. She may even have a child as well. Guided to move away from you with the Six of Swords due to these games that she was picking up. Now, we have Justice and the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, so, okay, so I feel this, because I've seen the Three of Cups earlier, I feel as though the divine feminine decided to move away from you because you were being petty and childish, basically. Flip the roles if needed, Taurus. This isn't personal. I'm reading energy. This is what I'm picking up energetically. And as a result, she's moving away because she was interested in somebody else. This could have been an Aquarius, King of Pentacles, or they were interested in her too. So this was a game. You were playing a game, a competition of who can win over this divine feminine. So because of this game playing, the other person involved may be an Aquarius and is now aware of what you've been doing, Ace of Swords. They now know the truth that you were playing mind games and you were emotionally manipulative due to being lustful, basically. Knight of Swords. And not only that, impulsive. So you're quick to pass information on, which is causing issues because it's in the Five of Swords energy. It's trying to win at all costs. Emperor in reverse. So this is someone that's very controlling. That's a masculine energy that's quite dominant, and divine masculine energy upright is the high vibrational masculine that uses their positive masculine energy to serve the community, to serve his family, his loved ones, and they're in alignment, basically. Now this is coming out in reverse, so it's the opposite of that. Someone that is not comfortable with their masculinity, so they're over masculine, which means they're over controlling. They like to control the situation and try and control people to get things to play out in their desired outcome, even if it means hurting the people that they love, because people are now moving away from you because they can pick up that you're playing mind games and that you're not being genuine. So Emperor in reverse, someone that's very controlling and calculated. We have the Four of Swords and the Five of Wands in reverse. So now all this chaos and conflict that you've been putting out, I feel as though it's returning. Karma, what goes around comes around. I feel as though it's returning to you with the Five of Wands in reverse. So all the conflict energy and the game playing and the the words that were passed around about this Empress, I feel as though karma's kicked in and it's returning back to you now, because you need to heal with the Four of Swords. So we've moved away from the Five of Swords now, which is good. We're moving toward the Four of Swords. Five of Swords represents the throat chakra with the blue, and then the Four of Swords represents the heart. So you're moving away from this conflict and just basically chatting shit. I'm going to keep it real about this Empress. And now you're in your heart space, you're healing now, or you're accepting the situation for what it is, or you're being guided to, and you're being guided to heal your heart. So I feel this is to do with some insecurities or some childhood wounds that you haven't dealt with, and you're carrying it into your adulthood. It's like school playground games of fancying someone, and rather than displaying that to them, you end up being their bully. That's the energy I'm picking up here. Let's get a few more. Let's get a card of advice. Let's get immediate outcome first and then advice. What's the immediate outcome? There's a lot of blue cards on this table and third eye. So your focus is to take a look at how you communicate, Taurus, and also how you see things. We have the Three of Wands. What you're focusing your mind on, like you're fixating your mind on someone or something, but make sure that it's healthy. It's saying you need to ground yourself, get grounded, get realistic. We have the, I don't even know what came out, the Three of Wands now. So moving forward, Three of Wands, opportunities coming in. Tower at the bottom of the deck. I feel this is opportunities for the Empress is coming in. So as she's moved away from this chaos and this Five of Swords energy, she's actually, I heard clearing, her energy's clear from this. The Five of Swords is the evil eye card. So she's moving away from this evil eye energy and protecting herself. And as a result, she's receiving more opportunities. Now this is the Tower. This is divine intervention. This is controlled chaos. So the Tower had to come down, which is, it had to cause chaos just to throw everything up in the air in order for it to drop in its rightful position. And the rightful position is going to be the Nine of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment, and the Ten of Pentacles, which is a solid, stable, long-term stability, stable future. With the Nine of Cups, contentment, emotional satisfaction. Three of Cups and the Magician. So you was trying to be the third wheel. You were trying to be a third party in this situation between two soulmates. And as a result, the Magician being manipulative, and as a result, it's left you burdened with the Nine of Wands. Flip the roles if necessary, Taurus, but that's what I'm picking up. That's your reading. Let's get a card of advice. The World card is in reverse, but I'm going to put it upright. If it comes out, it comes out. But the World card and the Four of Cups. So the World card is basically you was not happy that this person was moving away from you and a cycle was closing out. So you were trying to keep this cycle going. World card in reverse, trying to keep this up. Eight of Swords, and now you're stuck in your head. Mental prison. So that's where you're needing to work on your third eye now. Visualization techniques and balance out your third eye so you can see things for what they are, rather than being manipulative and envying and evil-eyeing. Three of Pentacles. It's evil-eyeing someone's work or what they're trying to build, or their collaborations, who they're wanting to team up with. So was this because this feminine didn't want to work with you anymore? Strength card could have been a Leo, and the Death, which is being transmuted now. The situation's over and they're transmuting the whole situation. So they've got new opportunities coming in for them now, which is their blessings for putting up with all this, basically. Yeah, they've got Ace of Wands, the Devil, and the Three of Swords. toxic behavior which only resulted in heartache and heartbreak. And as a result, if you're the divine feminine, you get to move on with passion and inspiration for a new beginning, and you're building your solid foundation. 4 of Wands, you've got a reason to celebrate. Advice for Taurus to close the reading. Princess of Coins, Page of Coins, is to start from the beginning, basically. Work your way up, start from the beginning and start to build yourself back up. Page of Pentacles can even be starting a new job, or starting something new, but starting small. Advice for Taurus: putting out your work, King of Wands, and being a leader. 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. King of Wands, having control, being in control of yourself, having confidence, building up your confidence. You can be using visualization techniques to build up your confidence. This King of Wands card, although it's wand energy, which is about the solar plexus, it's the crown chakra. So not only build up your confidence, but build up your connection with the divine. Build your connection up with the Most High in order to support you with your confidence. We have Divine Justice. One more, please. Another blue card. So much blue here, which means there's been a lot of talking about this divine feminine. And we have the Sun card, more Leo energy, and we have the Three of Cups. So Divine Justice is going to the Divine Emperor, so it could be a fire sign with the Sun card and the Strength card, that they're going to be celebrating with the 3 of Cups. Yeah, they're going to be celebrating something with the 3 of Cups. 10 of Cups, 8 of Wands. They're going to be receiving, well, this is you, going to be receiving some incoming communication, which is going to make you extremely happy with the 10 of Cups. Something that's going to make you fulfilled, emotionally fulfilled. All right, Taurus, let me know in the comments if it resonates. If you're the cross watcher, let me know. This was a bit confusing. If you'd like to book your personal reading, you can do so via the website naturalmiracles.co.uk, or you can drop me an email or a DM. All the best, Taurus, and I'll catch up with you soon. Don't forget your chakras. The main chakra to work on was your 3rd eye, so you can look for some frequency music or some healing videos or whatnot to support you with healing and balancing your 3rd eye chakra, as well as remembering to remain grounded, which is your root chakra. All right, Taurus, you take care. All the best. Peace.